Hello, my name is Wayne Robertson, and I'm the Writing Center Director here at Towson. Today, I'm going to describe what to expect from a Writing Center visit and how to make the best use of your time with a writing consultant. The Writing Center's mission is to work one-on-one with other writers to help them improve their drafts. Some writers use the center to improve the organization of their paper. They might work on transitions or even reverse outline the paper to tighten up the overall structure. Other students might visit because they're being asked to write in Chicago style for the first time, or they might want to work on improving the professionalism of the writing voice. One fact that often surprises people is that many writers use the center as a place to brainstorm their ideas. For most people, staring at a blank computer screen doesn't offer much inspiration. Instead, for many writers, it's the act of talking through their ideas that helps them generate what they actually want to write about. During the COVID pandemic, all Writing Center appointments will be held online at towson.mywconline.net. There you can schedule a meeting with one of the writing consultants. This web-based system offers live video chat and document sharing, so you can talk with the consultant and make changes to your document in real time. The writing consultants are available Sunday through Friday and offer a broad range of times to choose from. If you have any difficulty accessing the Writing Center's web services, there is also live reception help available by calling the Writing Center's main number at 410-704-3426. So who are the writing consultants? Well, they're a mix of undergraduate and graduate students who are recommended by faculty. I have my tentacles in just about every department on campus, and I'm constantly asking professors to identify not just their good writers, but the best writer they had last year. Applicants then submit writing samples and go through a 90-minute interview in which they have to give live feedback on student writing. If hired, they go through 20 hours of initial training, followed by weekly staff training meetings every week for as long as they work at the Writing Center. This does not mean, though, that we are experts or professors. In fact, one of the largest misconceptions about the Writing Center is that we're going to take your papers and start writing all over them, or that we're going to just start telling you what to do. In reality, we have a lot of respect for writers. When you come to the center, it's a partnership. You know more about your class than we do, you know more about the assignment and your professor, and of course you know more about the topic that you're writing about than we do. So what do we bring to the table? We're very good readers who are interested in what you have to say, and I would argue that that is what every writer actually needs. One other common misconception is that it must be bad writers who use the Writing Center. Last year we had several faculty use the center, and we worked with 9 writers on their doctoral dissertations and master's theses. In other words, all levels of writers use the Writing Center. In addition, you can bring by a wide variety of different types of writing to us. We now have writing assistants from 25 different majors on campus, which means that we have a good fit for you whether you're writing a biology lab report, a business case study, or an honors thesis in history. In addition, please feel free to bring by non-academic writing. We look at many resumes, cover letters, personal statements for graduate school, as well as just fiction and personal writing. All this is to say that we've built a writing center aimed at the various types of writing that you need to do. What we need is an active partner when talking about your writing. Of course, please bring your assignment and rubric, but also let us know what you want to work on. What issues came up when you were writing? What past comments have teachers given you? What are you most proud of, and what are you most concerned about? I want to conclude by saying that we like writers and we like reading people's writing. Everyone who comes to the Writing Center usually starts a conversation by talking about how rough their draft is. I regularly have people who are actually very good writers explain how they are in fact terrible writers. I think it takes guts to share one's writing and ideas, and all I can say is to try not to be too concerned. We are in the business of reading rough and often incomplete drafts. We are used to working with writers in process, so you can feel confident that your document will be read in a generous way by an interested reader. And while we are dedicated to helping you improve the draft, it is you, the writer, that we are most interested in and want to be useful for. When you come to the Writing Center, we do not have an agenda. All we want to do is to be as helpful as we can be in the time that we have. That is the mission of the Writing Center.